Alrighty, how's everybody doing? 417 in Chicago. We're gonna go through some of the sectors. I'm gonna try to make it quick here. Um, so we're looking at first thing. Let's take a look at is at the diamonds, and the one thing is that the XLI out uh, was better today than the diamonds, that's for sure. But the diamonds finished in a weird spot, oddly enough. All right, so XLI, we got full time frame continuity to the upside, guys. All right, continuation to the upside. All right, if you're not already in these things, don't worry. There will be dips. There will be stuff that will some stuff that will break down and come back inside. All right, so nice hammer today on the daily. Real nice hammer there. All right, that could go into force and get some more industrials cooking to the upside. All right, so XLI, good. And I'll finish up with the diamonds at the end. All right, and then, well, who we losing? Well, we're kind of losing these discretionaries. I'll tell you that. XLY with the 2122 back down now. All right. So we know who's picking up the slack, right? It's Staples. So it's robbing Peter to pay Paul here, kind of thing, right? So 322 up. How about that 322 up? All right. All right, but 212 back down on your discretionaries, and I've going through those stocks during the day. I'll just bring a couple up real quick here. Where we got here? There we are. All right, to the upside today, you had Estee Lauder. Was an inside day there today. Estee Lauder, Chipotle Mexican Grill. We talked about that one. I said I think 42 could be in the cards. Another nice day for Chipotle. But then when you come down, you see there's some of these guys just took some big hits today. Dillard's department stores down $51 today. Okay. Domino's Pizza down to almost $4 today on the downside on discretionaries. We talked about the cruise ships lower again today. Now Carnival with the 2-2 back down, and RCL right with it in tow. All right. So discretionaries, we're kind of losing that, and then we go into that same vein and we go into XRT retail. All right, pretty much the same group, just a tad a tad different. All right, so we go to retail, and we'll look at here. All right, so outside on the day today and stuck in the middle with you. All right, so a little bit of indecision there. That's basically telling you indecision. But the things that we do have still really, really well is that month. All right, we seem to be kind of, we stumbled out here, went into a chop here. All right. And here we are now today. All right, but the month and the week, week is stuck inside, so that can go either way here with that actionable. All right, so we'll wait to see. We got 2 more days in the week. We'll see how the week is going to finish out. All right, and then on retail, what do we have? Casey had a good day today, up $11.67. Casey General Store was a nice move. Costco has just been killing it, man. Since the year started, look at that month, man. It's having a great January, boy. I tell you, from being garbage to the downside. And what did I say about the? Oh no, we did not get that. One of the one that I checked was the quarter. Because I don't think it happened anyway. I don't think we took the 2 down on the quarter. No, we did not. All right, so we cannot engulf. All right, that's what I wanted to see there. All right, so just really nice, a really nice move on Costco since the day the new month came in, it's been nothing but up to the upside, all right? And they'll be pulling that thing back in too, so don't sweat it. Kroger was up $1 today and change, a little better there on your retail. But there's a heck of a lot more stocks to the downside. There's your Abercrombie and Fitch, which your 3-day. Roblox kind of fell apart today now. Came back down, had a nice two-day up. It cannot support a 3-day upper. It's apparent. All right. So some of that stuff that I watch. Macy's has been dropping down here now. 2 back down. The Macy's kind of fell apart here. Now you're two down on the month. So we're going to be waiting, all right? We're going to be waiting to see if these guys turn around. What else on that group? I'm trying to just look for some of the bigger ones here. Ulta was a nice move to the upside and kind of cooled the jets here on the days, all right? But that thing was pretty good, actually. Victoria's Secret's finally breaks and comes back down, all right? So 2 down. It did hammer back up today. Don't count this thing out. But this shooter down, hammer up, just you got to sit on this for a little bit, all right? We are stuck inside week. For me, I wouldn't trade this thing again until next week, and we see what we get with the 2-1. I don't think that thing's going to get outside of the week, so I would sit tight inside there. I wouldn't even touch it from here. We'll see what next week wants to bring. All right, so retail, we sort of lost on the retail side. We lost a little bit on the discretionary side. All right, and then what we'll look at the industrials. Did we talk about the industrials first? I'm not sure. All right, hammer up on the day here. Beautiful on the XLI. That is a really nice hammer. That could go into force. Full time frame continuity to the upside. Couple stocks that you should look. Some of the electrical ones that we looked at, and look for anything that's on wheels. All right, we're looking at things like trucks. And I think Central South Railway had a good day today. CSX, there's a nice move there. But you didn't get the Norfolk Southern with that. All right, you got shooter back down. All right, so we got mixed bag. All right, so mixed bag means that you're going to have to be really good to pick the right ones. So be careful in there. All right, Rail America, it's 2 back down now. This thing's been chopping too, all right? So Rail America, 2 back down there. So industrials, we look at some of the defensive stocks. Here's GD today. General Dynamics puts up another nice hammer day, all right? You got the week and the month cooking. You're actually inside week right now, so we're looking for the 2-1 on GD to get back up there. We'll look at Rocket. RKT, I like that one. 2-1-2 back down. 2-1-2 back down. So we're starting to see a bit of a mixed bag. Rocket Lab, RKLB is another one. There you go. Nice day today on Rocket Lab. All right, outsider to the upside. All right, Rocket Lab looks pretty good there. All right, and then you got like Lockheed Martin. What do you got there? So the majority of these are better. There's a few that have kind of fell back. Iridium, this one here, hasn't been able to get through $20. Puts up a hammer on the day today. All right, so that group has been doing pretty good. We like things on wheels, but Uber and Lyft right now are just not getting up to snuff right now. All right, so other than that, if the Diamonds start to get their act together today, they were just not having a good day at all today. So today was a good day to grab some things if you were watching close enough as things were coming back down. All right, so I think that this group is definitely still like number 1 or number 2 coming back up. All right, industrials really moved to the nice, and I think 50,000 still in the cards, guys, for sure. All right. XL. Okay, so we talked about that. We talked about XLK, right? Well, we know what's going on with tech, right? It's horrible. It just keeps continuing to chop. As I said before, well, once this starts to get smaller, then maybe we get maybe we get a chance at looking to see if it's going to break out one way or another. All right, so we kind of bring this down and tight and see how that thing will it's still broadening right now on the chop. So we got to narrow that down a little bit, and I think then we'll get an idea where they're going to get out and which way they're going to go, if they're going to go or what they're going to do. All right, but XLK, we know that the Mag 7 has been horrible. They're just chopping up. Microsoft put another low in today, 457, guys. All right, so sounds like a great price, but you'll probably be seeing it again from the way things are going. NVIDIA can't get going. Got up to 187, got almost 188. It came down, and now it can't move. All right, so we don't need to talk about these. We know what's going on. Tesla was down $8 today. So XOK, not good right now, and not getting any better anytime soon. But as we start to get further down, it could be into February, could be into late February. All right, so I think they're going to continue to chop for a while. All right, XLK, XLP Champ. I hope you guys are in these things. I've been saying it. All right, I've been cheerleading it. I got pom-poms and everything. All right, look at this thing on the 5-day. All right, beauty to the upside. What's to say, right? Colgate doing pretty well in all this. All right, nice moves up by Colgate. Coca-Cola. All right, Coca-Cola's like messy, but it's getting the job done, but it doesn't look good. All right, Pepsi, real nice move to the upside now with room to go, guys. Lots of room. This trade is not over yet. These stocks are down for the year. And then we even finished with the last month of the year. We finished with them down. All right, so staples are good. They're active right now. If you're in there, do not get out of them. Stick in there and see what you can do with them. All right. Then we look at Mondelez. I look at the bigger measures. Mondelez. Look at that. Look at that day. Get. All right, Mondelez to the upside. Diageo, I've been in Diageo the last 2 days now, and we had the bad day yesterday. Yesterday kind of crapped out, but I stayed in it to get this today. So a little better today. Still in that one. I think that one still goes better. I'm still looking for more room on Diageo too. For sure. When you look on the weeklies here, you get a good idea, right? There's the weekly. All right, coming back up on Diageo. All right. I'm not going to go through too many of them, but I think you guys get the gist of it. Kimberly-Clark, maybe KMB. All right, you got to get your diapers. 1-2 day here. This thing's been chopping, man. So I don't know about this one. This one I really like here. Unilever, UL. All right, it's already made a nice move, but I think there's room. Triangle out, baby, all the way to 66.28. All right, this has been a nice move here. Watch this Unilever. This thing has been very, very strong. All right, we'll see if that can get some continuation to the upside. Staples, good. All right, don't get out. There's no reason to. All right, XLF. All I can say about that, now we got tomorrow, we got Morgan Stanley and Goldman Sachs and BlackRock in the morning. Well, we got Morgan and Goldman in the morning, and then I think we got BlackRock at the end of the day, whatever it is. So far, it's been a miss across the board. We were down today again on Wells Fargo, and Bank America was lower with a gapper down. But what did XLF do today? Oddly enough, it put up a beautiful hammer on the daily. Look at this guy over here. I don't even know how the hell that happened, but that's I don't look for that to go into force just because I think there's just too much. I mean, if Goldman Sachs comes out and kills it, then banks are great again. All right. So there you go. We'll see what happens with them. All right, but Goldman Sachs is going to report in the morning, so we're going to know what's going on before we even open the market. All right, so we'll have a pretty good idea what's going to be happening there with your financials. Goldman Sachs. I think the utilities just woke up, so there is a 3-day move here now. But some of these stocks have still fell behind a little bit. So on the month here, trying to get better. Can we triangle that out? What are we? 43? I'd say you go outside on the month on that and take the utilities back up. This is a pretty nice move here. Now they come back a little bit. It looks like 43.22 right now. All right. I think this group is pretty good because we know that energy has really moved, and the price of crude is finally starting to go back up a little bit. All right, we got up to $21. So we're looking at energy here now. All right, so OIH, nice day up. We had Marathon today was a good day up, $5.24. Valero, nice day with Valero up $4.77. Exxon and Chevron, I think both going to all-time highs here today simultaneously. All right, Chevron and Exxon to the upside. It's nice to be in the press, right? Imperial Oil, IMO. Look at this guy straight up with the IMO. All right, so FANG is another where you watch FANG. All right, so these have already moved, and if we go back to our utilities, you'll see that there's some of these dogs that are still like not doing anything now. Dominion had a better day today for sure. ED, easy with the ED. All right, 101.47 up $1.26 today. ED not that bad. All right, what else here we got? Detroit Edison, unless I already said that one. DTE, 2 up there. All right, so utilities kind of following the energy a little bit. So we'll see if the utilities can keep it going. All right, and so XLP, XLI. We look at with energy and utilities are getting better. They're gonna have to hold up. All right, so I'm going to finish this up. XLE, and then we'll talk a little bit about XLB. All right, so XLE got up to 48.65 now. They were hitting it down here at the end of the day, so sellers took control. And they didn't. Look at this. They tried to pop back up right away too, but that's what created this crease that came down here now at 48.11 is where we're trading right now, slightly higher than where we were. We're 2 up on the week, guys, and we're two up on the month. All right. We look for reversals during the day when they turn around and they come down, and you got to be patient, and you got to wait, and you got to wait, and you got to wait. All right, and we'll see. All right, so finish it with I was going to talk about Walmart for some reason. Down 32 cents today, nothing. All right, stuck in the middle with you in the middle of the day on Walmart. And throw that Target in there because Target was a gapper today. It was the gapper 2 days ago. And we got 3 days on that guy, too. So made the higher high here. I don't know. I said 111 this morning. I still think that it's better, but we'll wait and see. I don't just think there's a great move out of that. All right, so staples. Stick with your staples. We'll see if we can keep the energies going and the industrials going. Retail and discretionaries, sketchy, but Chipotle Mexican Grill looks good. You got to pick the good ones, man. If you pick the wrong ones, you're gonna get knocked out. All right, so don't go down that road. All right, so we know the ones that are kind of better, and we'll see what happens. All right, I'm gonna let it go today. All right, everybody, be good.